playing downhill. Usually if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And he's still able to collapse defenses, finish, and create for teammates. Guys?
David, he is the total package. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Payne in at the 1 spot. And for Charlotte, up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Perez in at the center, locking down the middle. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
And you watch the impact that MP makes on the game. Not a surprise he's being considered for an all-star spot.
He's in the conversation, no doubt about that. He can cement a spot. Greg, if he continues to improve, clearly.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
And it's Leonard missing. Here's Charlotte now. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right.
Teams changing it up here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Porter. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Smart's checked in for Charlotte. That's the punt. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Porter kicks to Powell. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Powell, no good. Hornets trail by 4. Knocks it loose. Porter with the steal. Powell against Oubre. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
What gritty determination. Love watching Norman Powell stay with his shot and get the call.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as good as his offense has been, Norman Powell's calling card since he entered the league is his defense.
And Smitty, what makes Powell such a great defender? Clearly he has the tools.
Yes, Kevin. He has good awareness, that's one. Lateral quickness, and he's very physical, and he puts that 6'11" wingspan to use.
Here's Mann. Following the basket by MP. Mann gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Back to MP. Outside, Smart. Just 5 on the clock. And here's MP for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 5.
You see the offensive IQ of MP looking confident in pick-and-roll situations.
Here's Mann. The Hornets pull it in. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Bogdanovich against Oubre. Bogdanovich passes to Mann and stolen by MP. Floats it up for MP. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, MP and his squad are in a good rhythm, helping set up that stunning alley-oop.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Covered by Oubre. He takes it in. He doesn't hit that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. Jones kicks it out to MP. Lets it go from deep. Hornets keep it alive. And he drives in, and the dunk by MP.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Perez is checked in for Jones. Miles Bridges comes in for Washington. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Ball in for Marcus Smart. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Marcus Morris. Leonard comes in for Porter. Paul George, he's checked in for Bogan Bogdanovic. And it's Payne in for Terrence Mann. He's covered by Ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against Atlanta.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
Knocked away. Here's the floater. He lays it in. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Into the lane. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. PA, thank you.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Payne dishes to Leonard. Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such a crafty score. Nice pump.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some fun. And happy you could join it. 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this. Changes for Charlotte. Smart's checked in for Terry Rozier. And MP subbed in for Ball. MP against Zubac. Bridges outside. Zubac against MP. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Perez. He's covered by Leonard. They get it again. On the wing, MP. Smart on the wing. Zubac's defending.
What a read by MP. Sees the D out of position, makes the feed, and creates a wide-open bucket.
Up to the forward spot, it's Hayward and Bridges. MP out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Perez in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's MP for 3. Traps in the tray. MP's got 20.
What a confident long-range bomb by MP, not allowing the distance to intimidate him.
On the wing, George. A minute 50 left in the third. Inside. And the dunk by Zubats.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Down low. Hayward kicks to MP. And stolen by Payne. Here's George. Rebounded by Smart.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. Here's Mann. He averages about 5 points a game. Porter passes to George. For 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And here's MP for 3. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Smart lays it up off the glass. Smart's got 4 this quarter.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And they pick up 2.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by MP. Good on the bucket. MP's got 22.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
George against Bridges. Outside, George with 1 on the clock. It's blocked. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its feet.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Perez, he's checked in for Washington. Miles Bridges comes in for Jones. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Oubre. And MP, he's subbed in for Ball. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Leonard, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Norman Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Paul George, and it's Porter at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On the wing, Rozier. Shot clock at 6. MP outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. They get a hand on it, and stolen by MP. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is...
What I do? Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Trifecta, baby. Set up, set up.
Let's go.
Shut up, shut up.
Just like that. One more.
Hey, right here. Ah, you hit me.
Hey, hit me up. Hey, hit me up. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. Come on, man. Now we're rolling. Keep it going. Put your head in the game.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works. Hey, he can ball.
Hey, thanks, Chris. And hello, 2K TV fans. It's Scott Moe, the voice of the Sacramento Kings. I'm here to narrow down the vote for Top Play of the Year. All right, it all started in Season 1. Super Mike J 360. He ends a solo showdown with a lob off the glass for the victory, all by himself.
On the floor for the visiting team. At center. At shooting guard, Terry Rozier III. At small forward, Gordon Hayward. At the other forward position, Miles Bridges. At the other guard position, LaMelo Ball. The head coach of the visiting team is James Borrego.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Wall and Rozier work together in the backcourt. And for the Rockets, manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. He's checked in for the Rockets. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. MP comes in for Rozier. Outside, Green. Pass to Martin. Now Wall. On the wing, Green. Misses the three.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on the track.
2 minutes.
Ball against MP. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Patton. No luck on that one.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came
focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. And, you know, Wall himself has said, my jumper is the key thing. Whether in pick and roll or on the break, defenses force him to knock down shots.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Free throw good. MP, and you watch Wall shoot the ball. Man, he is consistent with his mechanics.
Yeah, you know, he's got that one motion release, BA, and gets rid of it pretty quickly. Can still carry your offense in stretches when he needs to.
Yes, it's good.
Confidence is so important at this level, and Wall has it. He takes pride in finding ways to score inside.
MP against Wall. MP outside from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Pass to Wall. Here's Garuba. Here's Longley. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here's the fast break. Martin misses.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside Oubre. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim. But he said when his shot is falling, it's a whole different ballgame.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my team.
And Grant, over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Kenyon Martin, and it's Wall in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Perfect poise that time from MP. He took the contact and still stayed focused to get the finish.
Here's Wall, and he comes up with a bucket. Wall's got 6 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
It's Smart on the wing. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Back to MP. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Houston ball.
Tate's checked in for Martin. And a change for the Hornets. Hayward, he's checked in for Washington. Wall against MP. Wall, no good.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Hayward, good, and the assist goes to MP. Hayward's gotten his third basket of the night.
And describing Hayward as a scorer, I think a good word is determined. I mean, he'll take contact if he has to, and whatever it takes to get his points, he's willing to do.
Back to Smart. Launches it. Longley with a rebound. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. Gordon Hayward, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Charlotte Hornets. Hunting for opportunity. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Gordon Hayward having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got...
Checking in for the away team, MP.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Bridges. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they'll get another chance. Now here's MP. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Missed inside.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find the shot.
Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
Driving in, and MP throws it down.
Boy, MP using that momentum to his advantage, gets a step on the defense. Clear the way, folks.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Wall. It's deflected. They recover it. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. MP up top. He's covered by Tate. Out to the wing. Patton. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
2 minutes.
Rozier, the pass to MP. Back to Rozier. Pass to MP. Rozier, left side. For 3. Drains the triple. Rozier's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Hey, I saw that coming from a mile away. I tell you, Rozier wanted to rise to the challenge of their last 3 to see who owns the arc.
Offensive board. And the basket by Wood. Wood's got 13 points.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Pass to Rozier. Over Green. Back to MP. Rozier outside. Back to MP. Rozier finds Hayward. Tate grabs the board. Tate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Wood. 46 seconds left in the third. This for the tie. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I like that bucket from MP. He forces the issues and takes it right to the rack.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter. MP against Wall. Pass to Green. And here's Tate. Shoots over Bridges and is good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 13.
That's a go-to shot for him, and for defenders, very difficult to contest.
Hayward outside. He shoots. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Hornets out in front, up 3. After a quick break, and let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big...
Checking in for the
here for Charlotte. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
You can't leave someone open on MP's squad because he's solid at recognizing the overcommitment.
Now Green. Tayshaun Tate out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Green, and it's Christopher in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Wood. That one is off. Nice D from Bridges. Hayward against Green. MP outside. Out to Hayward. And he was camped in the lane. There, he gets a 3-second call. Houston now. Time running out.
For your Rockets, John Wall.
A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MP against Green. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer Rozier. And he jams it home with authority.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hornets.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Basket's good.
You know, John Wall is not just a dynamic scorer. He is outstanding at sharing the ball with his open teammates.
And here's MP from outside. Offline. And so the Hornets take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
All right, Season 2's winner was Godding EJ, showcasing Donovan Mitchell's outstanding dunk in my team triple threat. No, he didn't. Big Tonka was your Season 3 winner, icing out all 5 defenders with this thunderous throwdown. That's on all of you.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they came through the tunnel earlier on, all set to take the stage in front of their loyal fans. The downtown skyline illuminating the night here at our broadcast location, Memphis, Tennessee. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. D.A., take it.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Perez in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Memphis, Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard position. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season.
Substitutions for Memphis. Ryan is checked in for Tillman. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. Charlotte also making some changes. Washington's checked in for Bridges. Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. And MP subbed in for Terry Rozier. And the rejection by Jackson. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
MP looking around. And again, the Hornets missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Melton. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
MP against Bryant. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Charlotte with the new shot clock. The 3. With putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
1:21 left to play in the first. Now, here's Melton. He's covered by Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you think back to the 2018 draft, Anthony Melton was a sleeper. And after falling to the 46th pick, a lot of teams now wishing they hadn't slept on Melton.
Yeah, 3 years later, he signs a 4-year, $35 million contract. Didn't hang his head, kept working. And he's earned his keep.
Jones checked in for Charlotte. Marcus Smart comes in for Ball. MP finds Oubre. MP outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know MP was feeling this shot, looking totally at ease and letting it fly from the arc.
MP against Terry. Williams passes to Melton. Rebounded by Smart.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
MP with it. Guarded now by Clark. Clark against MP. Three-pointer. Washington kicks to MP. Takes a three.